Bro, where did you pick up someone like her? We can't even feed ourselves. Our food wasn't enough to begin with. With an extra mouth, we'll all starve.
But I couldn't just watch her collapse on the road and die a human life.
What's going on? Wasn't I in the lab? In the 7th year of Tianfu, a massive locust plague swept the nation. The Kansai region was hit hardest. There were even cases of cannibalism. Did I transmigrate into a book? Where the hell am I?
You're awake. This is the last of our food. Please, eat.
Is this even for human consumption? It's clearer than plain water.
You're finally awake. I thought you'd never get up. Not to rag on you, but a girl like you, how could you be alone lying by the road, with all this chaos? Do you have a death wish?
May I ask what year it is?
It's been chaos for over a decade, and the emperor keeps changing. Exorbitant taxes are crushing us. Plus years of drought. Just being alive is a blessing. Does the year even matter?
The 6th year of Tianfu.
6th year of Tianfu. Then that means the great locust plague that swept the land, leaving thousands starved, is coming next year? I actually traveled to the year before this human tragedy.
Having detected the host's compassion for the suffering people in turbulent times, the famine relief system is now activated. Main quest, lead the local people through the famine disaster. Complete the quest, and you can return to the real world. Fail, and you'll be stuck here forever.
365 days, 1 year. I will lead these people through the devastating locust plague that would kill most of them. All by myself.
Open up. Government grain levy. 5 gin of wheat per household, not a single grain less. Open the door now. Fine. Hiding grain and refusing to pay? Looks like you've got a death wish. Guards, arrest him and send him to hard labor.
Sir, please, we really have no food left. Have mercy and let my brother go.
Stop. Give us 10 days, and I'll give you 10 gin of wheat.
What did you say? 10 days. 10 gin of wheat. That's quite a bold claim. Fine. I'll give you 10 days. I'm warning you. Don't try any tricks with me.
It's a deal. In 10 days, the grain will be all there, not a grain less.
We'll see.
Are you crazy? We barely have a bite to eat, and it's almost gone. How dare you make such a bold promise? 10 gin of wheat. If we can't come up with the grain, not only will my brother be taken away, our whole family will lose our heads. Are you trying to get us killed?
If I hadn't said that, your brother would have been taken away today. Forced into corvée labor. In this chaotic world, do you think he has any chance of coming back alive?
Miss, it's not that we don't trust you, but in these 10 years of chaos, we've seen plenty of people who make empty promises. 10 gin of wheat is a bet on the lives of us siblings. Miss, what plan do you actually have? After all, 10 gin of wheat is no small amount.
Wheat is important, of course, but the most urgent thing now isn't food. It's the foundation of survival. Without water, eventually nothing works. Let's go. We're going to dig a well. There's water over there.
Where? You mean here?
Right here. Start digging.
If we don't find water, I'll make you pay. If we don't gather enough grain and don't find water either, all 3 of us will die here.
Having water is only a temporary fix. The wheat planted in the field isn't drought resistant. It can't withstand the ongoing severe drought. We must quickly exchange for drought resistant and high yield crop seeds. But seeds cost money. I'm flat broke right now. What should I do? Found it. I have a plan. To gather enough grain for the officials. And also earn the capital to buy seeds.
Miss Meng, what's the idea?
Make tofu. Use that half bag of soybeans to make tofu and sell it in town.
No. I don't agree. This half bag of soybeans is our family's last lifeline. If we make tofu and can't sell it, we'll all starve. Do you know these beans took us over half a year to save?
We can make lactone tofu. It's softer than traditional brine tofu, more popular, low cost, high profit. Once we make it, it will definitely sell.
What lactone? Never heard of it. Never heard of it.
This half bag of soybeans is what my sister and I scraped together over half a year, but once the 10-day deadline comes, if we can't produce the grain, we'll be in grave danger. Xinger alone in this chaotic world simply. I can't survive. How confident are you?
70%. This is our only chance.
Alright. I trust you. Let's do it your way.
But I have one more favor to ask. I'm completely broke. Could you lend me some money? To buy some supplies, I'll pay you back as soon as I make money.
That sounds like a scam to me. This is money we've saved for years, and mind the small silver I saved for my dowry, all for you. If we lose it, I'll hold you responsible.
Don't worry. I won't let your efforts go to waste.
What kind of skill is this? It's amazing.
Shijian, could you please fix up the old millstone lying idle in the yard? And make some wooden buckets for soy milk and a press for tofu, plus a basket. Set up a simple stove, Shixing. You're in charge of sorting the soybeans. Take out all the bad beans and pebbles, clean them thoroughly. Then wash and disinfect all the clay jars and wooden buckets that will be used. No grease allowed.
Okay.
Fine. If this doesn't work, these beans, I could just boil them and eat them. At least we'd survive a few more days.
Almost there, we can start grinding the beans.
Smells great.
Come, Shixing. Fold the gauze into 3 layers to filter the soy milk. We can start the fire now.
Okay.
You must cook the soy milk over a low flame. Don't rush it. Stir constantly the whole time. Never let it scorch. Once it scorches, the whole batch is ruined.
Don't worry. I'll keep an eye on it.
I told you it wouldn't work. Half a bag of beans, we've already used almost half. Now it's all wasted. What do we trade for grain now? When my brother gets taken away, we'll all die. All of us.
It's all my fault. I didn't watch the fire properly.
It's just a temperature problem. There's still a chance to fix it. Crying won't solve anything. We still have some soybeans left. We have a chance to start over.
This time it'll definitely work.
Level it out. Don't leave any gaps. Otherwise, it'll still scorch. Let it sit for an hour. Then it'll set.
Quick, lift it and check. It's over. All over. All the beans are gone. We can't even gather enough grain. We're all going to die.
Shixing, it's a heat retention problem. We still have a chance. Let's try one last time.
If this doesn't work, I'll take the remaining beans and cook them all. At least we'll survive a few more days. It's gotta work. It has to work. May the Buddha bless us.
All the steps are right. There shouldn't be any mistakes. This time we've got to succeed. After all, this isn't just about delivering to the officials in 10 days 10 pounds of wheat. It's also about whether I can get a foothold in these turbulent times. This step can't go wrong, and I can't afford to mess it up. There's less than a year until the locust plague. I have to establish myself here to have a chance to save more people.
I can't watch. Jian, you do it.
Miss Meng, maybe you should do it after all.
Jian, you scared me to death.
Couldn't escape it after all. What's meant to come will come. All right, I'll do it.
Good heavens. In all my life, I've never seen such beautiful, such tender tofu. We actually made it.
Plus, the fine salt I traded from the store.
This is so delicious. Better than the tofu from the old shop in town, 100 times tastier. It's sure to sell. It definitely will.
Yeah. You don't even have to chew. It melts in your mouth. Miss Meng, you're amazing.
Let's pack up quickly and get ready to set up the stall.
I'll go reinforce the wheelbarrow at home.
At least I have a dress with no patches. I'll wear this tomorrow. Miss Meng, for our tofu, how much per pound should we set?
The old tofu shop in town sells for 6 wen per pound. Our tofu tastes better, so we'll set retail at 8 wen per pound. Later, for bulk supply to restaurants, we'll set wholesale at 6 wen per pound.
2 wen more than Wong's. Will the people accept it?
We'll let them taste first, then buy. The difference in texture is obvious. Spending 2 more wen for smooth, non-bitter tofu is worth it. Besides, there are plenty of wealthy people in town who will be willing to pay.
Miss Meng, can we really sell all this tofu?
This is just the first step. Only by earning enough money can we exchange for seeds and lead the villagers to survive next year's locust plague. This path is just beginning. All right, let's start.
Miss Meng, I can't shout. Too many people out there.
New style tender tofu. Smooth texture, no bitterness. Try before you buy. If it's not good, it's free. Great for steaming, boiling, frying, or braising. Suitable for all ages.
Wow, this tofu is so tender. Smooth as water. No bitterness at all. Miss, cut me a large piece. Let me tell you, this tofu is really good. Everyone, come and taste it.
I'll take 1 piece.
Me too, I want to.
Ma'am, here's your tofu. Here you go. Sir, here's your change. Miss Meng, we sold out in less than 2 hours. I've never earned so much money before.
Go and check the backgrounds of these people. Find out about this tofu, what's going on with it.
Miss Meng, today we earned a full 200 wen. It's enough not only for the 10 jin of wheat for the authorities. The leftover money can also buy several dao of soybeans.
That's great. Now your brother won't be taken away, and we won't go hungry anymore. First, we solve the crisis of the authorities requisitioning grain. Then we can peacefully prepare for what's next.
10 days are up. Where's the 10 jin of wheat you promised? Can't produce it? Then come with us to the Yamen.
Shi Jian, bring the grain over.
You know what's good for you. Let's go.
Miss Meng, if it weren't for you, I would have been caught for sure this time. If I were gone, my sister all alone in this chaotic world simply couldn't survive. This great kindness, I, Shi Jian, will never forget in this life.
Get up. Don't do this.
Yes, Miss Meng. Before, I thought you were just bragging. I'm really sorry. I apologize to you.
It's okay. After all, words are just words. Your not believing me is only natural. It's all in the past. From now on, let's make our lives better together. That's the right way.
I'll do whatever you say. I haven't had meat in 3 years. Fine salt. Miss Meng, this is something that only nobles can afford. Such a thing. I've never even seen it before.
On the escape route, a rich family dropped it while traveling. I picked it up.
Found it, Miss Meng? You're so lucky. Try it quickly. This is wild game my brother specially went into the mountains to hunt. It's for nourishing the body.
Thank you.
Ever since that Ming woman showed up, our income has been getting less and less. Spread rumors. Smash their reputation. Have you heard? That Miss Ming's tofu wasn't coagulated with brine. It's made with some unclean demonic thing. After eating it, you get dry mouth and tongue.
Some say some villagers ate the Shi family's tofu and have vomiting and diarrhea. They caught a plague.
Not a single piece sold. Why did they believe all those lies? That damned shopkeeper Wang. His own business was bad, and he slandered us like this.
Don't rush. Go find out.
Sure enough, the source of the rumor is that shopkeeper Wang. He hired people to spread it.
I'm going to talk to him.
We make tofu honestly, using clean ingredients, never any adulteration. How can they slander us like this?
Crying and yelling won't help. And we have no evidence. Going there rashly won't get us anywhere.
Then what do we do, Miss Ming?
Since they want to use rumors to ruin our business, then we'll publicly expose the lie.
How? Everyone believes the rumor now. They don't dare buy our tofu anymore.
We'll let the facts show everyone the truth. Shopkeeper Wang wants to cut me off, then I'll use this chance to make the tofu's name spread even further. This small trick won't stump me.
We'll take our spots before dawn. Today we must make the whole town see clearly.
Everything's ready, just waiting for daybreak. We have to win this battle today.
I'd like to see what tricks she can pull. Using shady stuff to make tofu. I will get someone killed sooner or later.
Dear neighbors, today I've brought the full set of tofu making tools. We'll make it from start to finish. Feel free to watch and ask questions.
Everyone, watch closely. We make tofu using just ordinary soybeans and well water. To curdle it, we use edible coagulant, clean, no impurities at all. The whole process is done right before your eyes. Everyone is welcome to supervise. If there's any trickery, we'll accept whatever you decide. Now we're going to grind the beans. The beans were bought from Aunt Lou over there. Okay, now we're going to boil the soy milk. I'll drink it first to show you.
Freshly made soy milk, free for anyone who wants some. Now we're going to curdle the tofu. We use a modified sour liquid, a plant-based acid, the same kind of acid as in the sour plum drink. All natural, no weird taste.
Thanks.
Still tender and smooth. No problem at all.
This rumor is disproven.
Today's tofu is all sold out. Even people from the next town came specially.
Relying on just soft tofu, the business can't last long. And you won't make enough money to prepare disaster relief supplies. We need to expand the variety of soy products to grow the business. Press the water out of the tofu. Braise it in salted water and spices, then dry and set it. That's dried tofu. Filter the soy milk, repeatedly steam it on a cloth layer. That's tofu skin. Thin as paper. Chewy texture, easy to store. Versatile to eat, and fermented tofu. Cut tofu into pieces and ferment. Mix with sauce and seal to marinate. Good with rice or as a dish. And fried tofu. Cut tofu and deep fry. Crispy outside, tender inside. Great in soups or braised. These are all transformations of tofu. Learn these and you'll never run out of dishes for life. Xiaoxing, you're learning so fast. Whether it's the tofu skin's thickness control or the fermentation steps of fermented tofu, you get it instantly.
Not at all. It's Miss Meng who knows a lot. You teach well.
Brother Shi, your family's tofu skin and dry tofu. Our chefs tried them and said they're great. From now on, our restaurant. All soy products will order from your family. Just deliver on time every day.
Don't worry, I guarantee they'll be freshly made every day. The quality will never be poor. Miss Meng, your tofu sells really well. Several owners are scrambling for it.
Great, Brother Shijian. You've worked hard.
Miss Meng, ever since you came, our lives have been getting better. This is a small token of my appreciation. You must accept it.
It's so beautiful. Xiaoxing, your craftsmanship is excellent.
The grain price has gone up again, a different price every day. It's impossible to live like this.
This little money can't even buy a dow of rice. There are several mouths at home waiting to be fed.
Auntie, what's wrong? Why is everyone sighing?
Young lady, you don't know. Several local grain merchants secretly colluded to triple the grain price. The price of millet has become more expensive than meat. We ordinary people simply can't afford it. Many families have run out of grain. They can only go to the mountains to dig wild vegetables to survive. Tell me, isn't this killing us?
Everyone, don't worry. I'll figure something out. Brother Shijian, Xiaoxing. I want to take the money to the neighboring county that wasn't hit by the disaster and buy some grains. Bring it back and sell it to the villagers at a fair price. Sell it at cost, not making a dime of profit.
Miss Meng, the roads aren't safe. I'll go with you.
Brother, Sister Meng, you too must be careful.
Miss Meng, don't be afraid.
Brother Shijian. How are you? Does it hurt?
It's nothing, just a scratch. In these chaotic times, I'm used to getting hurt. Come on, give me a hand and check it out. You two guard the cart.
Miss Meng, it's not that I don't care about the villagers. But this is money we've worked so hard to earn. Not making a profit is one thing, but we also have to cover the travel costs and effort. And the roads are dangerous. What are we even doing this for?
Xing'er, I know you're upset. But look at those villagers. They're worse off than we are. If we go without a meal, we won't starve. But if they go without a meal, they might not make it through this winter.
Thank you, Miss Meng. You've saved the lives of my entire family.
Everyone, don't do this. We're all fellow villagers. Helping each other is only right. As long as everyone has food to eat, that's the most important thing.
Our master said, the Green and Stone Village and the surrounding areas has always been under his control. You, an outsider girl, don't be ungrateful. Don't meddle, cutting off others' livelihood. Watch out for your own sake.
We bought the grain with our hard-earned money from the neighboring county. We can sell it at whatever price we want. We didn't steal or rob. We didn't cheat or scam. It's none of your business to criticize. The villagers can't afford your sky-high grain. What's wrong with selling grain at a fair price?
Cutting off others' livelihood? Your Zhou family has raised grain prices so high. How are the villagers supposed to survive? Who's really cutting off whose livelihood? Who's meddling? You hoard grain and jack up prices, driving the villagers to their deaths. And you have the nerve to accuse us? We're going to sell grain at a fair price so everyone can have food to eat. You have no say in this. Take your people and leave now. You're not welcome here.
Truly, a poor place breeds unruly people. Just wait. You'll regret this.
Keep a close watch on that girl named Meng. And the two siblings from the Shi family. Watch their every move. Find an opportunity to teach them a harsh lesson. I want to see if an outside girl dares to act wild on my turf. I think she's tired of living.
Miss Meng, after the grain sale at a fair price, our reputation in the village has grown higher and higher. Now, whether it's family troubles or village matters, they come to me for advice and listen to my ideas. See? Here comes another one.
Shinger, be the judge for me, Auntie. Their chickens came over and ate my grain. Shouldn't they pay me back? That's funny. All chickens look the same. How do you know they're ours? I say, they're your own chickens. Oh my heavens. Your chickens look just like you. I can tell at a glance. What? Who do you say looks like a chicken?
Oh, aunties, such a small thing, is it worth arguing red-faced under the hot sun? Come, let's go to the shade and talk slowly.
Shinger's character is becoming more steady and generous. She's no longer the little girl who only cried and threw tantrums.
That's right.
Miss Shinger, thank you so much. If it weren't for you and Miss Meng teaching us the craft, we women wouldn't earn a cent. Not even money to buy grain for our children.
I learned it all from Miss Meng. Miss Meng said, we're all fellow villagers, so we should help each other. As long as everyone works hard, we'll definitely earn money, and life will get better.
Chief Singh is right. As long as everyone is willing to learn and work, this craft can be passed down. If you have any questions later, feel free to ask me or Xing. Let's make life better together. Uncle, take this grain. Here you go, eat it while it's hot.
Meng Zhao, hand me a straw rope.
The current stability is only temporary, only by planting drought-resistant, high-yield crops as soon as possible, so the villagers can store enough grain. Can we truly withstand the coming natural disasters? Relying solely on the tofu shop's business is far from enough. Listen to me. Even though we've made money now, to survive, money alone isn't enough. We must get the drought-resistant crops planted quickly to get through the coming drought and locust plague.
Miss Meng, whatever you want to do, we fully support you. All my land will be used to grow that drought-resistant millet you mentioned. I'll also persuade the villagers I know to plant it with us.
I'll talk to the village women. They trust me and will definitely follow us. We're all with you.
Miss Meng, this money, take it all and buy seeds for drought-resistant crops. As long as you can lead the villagers to survive this disaster, this little bit of money is nothing.
Right, we all trust you. Whatever you say to plant, we'll plant it. Even if this year's harvest suffers, we'll accept it. Better than next year when famine comes and we have no harvest and starve to death.
Drought-resistant millet. A planting manual.
Miss Ming, you two young friends from the Shi family. Our master has specially prepared a modest banquet and wishes to invite Miss Meng to the Zhou residence for a feast. What happened before was our servant's fault for not understanding. Our master wants to apologize to Miss Ming in person. Also, he wants to discuss with Miss Ming the village's drain. Please do Miss Ming the honor.
We're not going. Everyone knows what your master is up to. This is a trap. Our Miss Meng won't go. Please leave.
Miss Meng, don't go. Lord Zhou is ruthless. Because of us selling grain at fair prices, he holds a grudge against you. This time, who knows what tricks he might pull. It's too dangerous. We can't go.
We can't avoid it forever. A direct confrontation with Lord Zhou is bound to come sooner or later. Okay, I'll go. Lord Zhou is a local bully. He controls the water source and most of the land. If we want to lead the villagers to successfully fight the disaster, we must first eliminate this threat. This banquet, I have to go.
That damn bastard. He lives like a king, feasting on meat without worry about food or clothing. And yet he still drives up grain prices, pushing the villagers to death. I wish I could just chop his pig head off with one blow.
Miss Meng, I offended you earlier. This cup of wine, I offer this cup to apologize. I hope you will be magnanimous and not take it to heart.
Lord Zhou, if you have something to say, just say it. No need to beat around the bush.
Miss Meng is straightforward. Then I'll be direct. Stop selling grain at fair prices. I'll give you a 30% stake in my grain shop. Let's work together to drive up grain prices. In this disaster year, I guarantee you'll make a fortune.
I advise you, Lord Zhou, to forget it. The people can barely survive. This kind of dirty money Meng Zhao, will not earn a single cent.
You're refusing my goodwill, huh? I advise you to mind your own business. Stop caring about those people's lives.
Whether I care or not is none of your concern, Lord Zhou. If there's nothing else, we'll be going now.
Don't be in such a hurry. I heard. About a few dozen miles outside town. There seems to be a large group of refugees heading this way.
What?
You manage this and that, everything under the sun. Do you really think you can save everyone's lives? Do you really think you're a savior? All right. Since there's no deal on cooperation, then please leave. Just as well. I'd like to see how you'll clean up this mess.
Drought and locusts are right around the corner. Refugees are just the beginning. This money, I'm going to exchange it all for drought-resistant millet seeds. Only by planting them will the village have a chance to survive. This millet is drought-resistant and thrives in poor soil. Even in a drought year, it can still yield a harvest. It's the only way out right now.
Miss Meng, I trust you. I'll go door to door and talk to them. Persuade everyone to plant it.
But our village has been growing wheat for generations. No one has ever planted this millet. I'm afraid not many villagers will be willing.
We'll try whatever number we get.
Even wheat, which we've grown all our lives, can't survive. What good can this strange seed do? Don't end up with nothing. And the whole family starves. I think you two siblings have been bewitched by that outsider, Meng Zhao, and lost your minds. You're just wasting your time.
Miss Meng, it's fine. Even if the whole village doesn't plant it, my family's land, though not much, will all be used for millet.
Plow 3 inches deep, rows 2 feet apart. Roots can go deep. Water can be retained. Just retain it first.
This land has been fallow for over 10 years. It's as hard as stone.
That's why it needs deep plowing. Don't forget to leave drainage ditches, so we won't have to worry about flooding later.
Slow down on the coating. Every seed must be coated evenly. This is to prevent underground bugs. Can't cut corners on this.
Miss Meng, will this method really work? We used to plant millet, but never this carefully.
It's not about being careful. It's about surviving. You'll see when the time comes.
Miss Meng, this field was sown this morning, with the density you said.
Mark it down. Each field's sowing time is different, so they'll grow differently. You need to keep track.
This wasteland of years, you actually treat it like treasure. When the time comes and there's no harvest, don't come crying to us.
My land, I'll plant it however I want. Does it affect your ancestral graves? If you have time to stand here gossiping, go check on your own wheat fields. The leaves are almost curled from drought.
Let's go. Like she's gone crazy.
Brother, their words were so nasty.
We'll settle this with action.
Miss Meng, it's coming out. It really came out.
It's alive. It's truly alive.
All those remarks from the past few days, I didn't suffer them for nothing.
This is just the beginning.
Miss Meng, relying only on the deep well water simply isn't enough to irrigate the entire field. If this drought continues, the seedlings probably won't survive.
Build branch canals and dig water storage pits. Collect the rainwater from the rainy season and the well water and store it. Then build diversion ditches to channel the river water into the higher elevation floods. That's the only way.
Dig here another half-foot deeper, make the slope a bit gentler, and the water will flow directly into the topmost plot. Saves effort and waters evenly.
The entire river belongs to our master. People from the Shi family village don't even think about touching a single drop of water.
Hold him down. Knew you'd pull some trick. I went to the village chief earlier and got the land deed. Open your eyes and take a good look. This river channel is public property. Elder Zhou's hand is reaching a bit too far. On government land, you want to stick your nose into?
This country bumpkin actually knows all this. We'll see about that. Let's go.
To grow good crops, water is crucial, so the river channel must not have any issues.
Miss Meng, what do you have in mind? Just tell me directly. I guarantee it will be foolproof.
That Elder Zhou is not an easy person to deal with. He will definitely throw obstacles in this matter.
Then what do we do?
Shijian, go right now to the village chief and get the land deed to prove this river channel is public. Better safe than sorry.
Okay. Miss Meng, I'll go right away.
They came here sick. They'll infect the whole village. Drive them out. Get out of here now.
Eat up.
Shishing. Are you crazy? They're carrying the disease. You're giving them stuff. They'll end up infecting our village. Can you take responsibility?
You're siding with outsiders. You want to harm the whole village.
Everyone step back. No one touch them. If you want to hurt them, you'll have to go through me first.
Shijian, step aside. This can't be taken lightly.
I said, step back. And you all stop right there. Wait over there.
The old house at the village entrance will be turned into a quarantine station. The sick will go in for treatment.
What? Let patients in? You're pushing our village into a fire pit. No way. Absolutely not.
Who threw that?
Brother.
Shijian.
I'm fine.
I know everyone is scared. I promise you all patients will be gathered at the quarantine station at the village entrance. They will not set foot inside the village. I will personally oversee their treatment. If anything goes wrong, I, Meng Zhao, will take full responsibility. I will not drag the village into it.
I'll stand guard at the quarantine station entrance. I won't leave for a second. If something happens, I'll share the burden with Miss Meng.
I'll help too. I'll help care for the patients. I will absolutely not let the plague spread into the village.
My master is a traveling merchant. He fell ill on the road. Please, miss, save him.
Sister Meng Zhao, there's a patient inside. He has a very high fever. Come take a look.
Master. That Meng Zhao, at the old house at the village entrance, is sheltering many refugees. She even set up some quarantine station. Says she's treating the plague.
Excellent. Heaven helps me indeed. Hiding refugees and spreading plague. This is a crime against the imperial decree. I'll go to the county office and report her. This time, let's see how she recovers.
You're awake. Great. I'll go tell Miss Meng.
The fever has broken. He's out of danger. A few days of rest and he'll recover.
I am but a merchant. Thank you for saving my life.
Before Miss Meng came, our village suffered years of drought. We barely had enough to eat from meal to meal. Harsh taxes and levies were suffocating us. It was Miss Meng who taught us to make tofu, dug wells, and sold affordable grain. That gave us a way to survive.
We farmers aren't greedy. We just want enough to eat. But with natural disasters and human calamities, even surviving is hard.
I hold a high position. Yet I was unaware of the people's suffering to this extent. If I hadn't seen it with my own eyes, I would still be in the dark. Meng Zhao is hiding refugees and spreading disease, violating the imperial court's ban. Go in and arrest them.
The quarantine is strictly controlled. All patients are recovering. The disease hasn't spread at all. It won't affect the village. You can't take them.
Sir, look. All our patients are in the quarantine. They've never entered the village. We disinfect and medicate on schedule every day. Most of them have already recovered. There's no disease transmission at all.
That's all excuses. Sir, don't listen to them.
Miss Meng is saving everyone's lives. It's you, Master Zhou, who's picking a fight.
Right, the whole village can testify. Ms. Meng hasn't done anything wrong.
The villagers all side with Meng Zhao. We didn't catch any evidence of disease spread. This is blown out of proportion. I can't take the responsibility either. Busybody.
Just you wait, this isn't over.
Miss Meng, the epidemic is under control for now. The recovered refugees will either continue their journey or stay and help work in the village. The village returns to its usual peace.
This drought, I wonder when it will end. The people are suffering so much.
The drought is just the beginning. Severe drought brings locusts. In a few months, a bigger locust plague will come.
Years of drought, followed by locusts. Such natural disasters are beyond human power.
Heaven sends no rain, that's a natural disaster. Forcing it is beyond human ability. But if there are no wells to dig, no granaries to give relief, no locusts to eliminate, and we just watch the fields wither, and people eat each other, that's not heaven destroying the people. It's the failure to govern the chaotic times. Man-made disasters are worse than natural ones.
I never thought a village girl met by chance could hit the nail on the head and reveal the truth of chaos.
So the suffering we endure isn't just because of the drought, but because those officials and rich people don't care whether we live or die.
Brother, if we follow Sister Meng, we'll surely survive.
Miss, your life-saving kindness. We'll remember forever.
Travel safe.
This silver was left by that merchant. Who is he, really?
No matter who he is, we accept this goodwill. Keep it safe first. When famine comes later, it'll come in handy.
Miss Meng, last time we were blind. Please be magnanimous. Next planting season, can you save some seeds for us?
The seeds were meant to be shared with everyone.
Miss Meng, you are generous. From now on, we'll plant with you.
As long as you're willing to learn, I'll teach.
Once this millet seed spreads, my plans to hoard grain, lend it usury, and annex land will be completely ruined. Meng Zhao, I will never let you succeed.
The worst locust plague is not far off.
Shinger, look. It really worked. We're saved. The whole village is saved.
It's alive. It's really alive.
There's hope. Finally, there's hope.
If only back then we had listened to Miss Meng. Our family wouldn't be starving this year. I was completely blind, so foolish.
What? The yield per mu is double that of wheat. This Meng Zhao. First, she cut off my profit from hoarding grain and jacking up prices. Now she's come up with this drought-resistant millet. If she keeps going like this, I'll have no foothold left in these parts anymore.
Cut at the roots slowly. Don't knock off the millet heads. Every single grain is our life-saving food. When tying them up, point the heads inward so the grains won't fall off on the bumpy road. Got it all?
Shijian, divide people into 2 shifts, day and night rotations. Guard the fields and the threshing ground. Never leave them unguarded, to prevent anyone from sabotaging at night.
Rest assured, Ms. Ming. I'll keep a close watch. Even if it costs me my life, I won't let anyone touch a single grain of our food. Who's there? Come out.
It must be Master Zhou, that old bastard did it. No one else is that malicious. I'm going to confront him right now, see what he has to say.
Don't go. We didn't catch anyone. We have no solid evidence. Master Zhou will never admit it. Going now will only alert him. And make him come up with something even more vicious.
Then what do we do? He didn't succeed in burning it this time. There will definitely be a next time. That's the village's lifeline. If it gets burned, all our hard work these months will be for nothing.
Don't worry, Miss Meng. I'll take people tonight. And set up wooden posts around the fields and threshing ground, put up wooden posts and add fences. We'll guard in 3 shifts, day and night. We won't leave for a second. Even if he comes himself. He won't get near the millet fields.
Master Zhou is already desperate. He's bound to make a bigger move. We must be fully prepared. Not only protect the grain, but also protect the entire village.
Useless, a bunch of useless people. Can't even handle a simple task. What's the use of keeping you useless idiots? What good are you? That Meng girl, that wench. First, she cut off my profit from hoarding grain. Now she's grown this drought-resistant millet. If this seed spreads around, the villagers won't need to borrow from me at high interest to buy grain. My plans to monopolize the water source and annex land will be completely ruined. I won't let her get away with it.
Master, don't get angry. I have an idea. This millet field is on the edge of the village, a deserted ownerless land for over 10 years. We can simply claim that it's land the Zhou family claimed long ago. Then not only can we legitimately seize all the grain, but also destroy all the millet seeds. And then charge Meng Zhao with secretly planting demon crops and deceiving the villagers. And throw her directly into prison. Completely crush her. To eliminate the problem forever.
Good. Good plan. Let's do it. Tomorrow morning. Gather all the servants. And come with me to Shijia village.
Over there, over there. Higher.
Add more soil here, tamp it down.
We're running out of rope over here.
Go.
Who dares to move? This is our villagers' hard work survival grain. If you dare touch it, I'll fight you to the death.
What does that Zhou guy want? In broad daylight, you dare steal from our village?
This wasteland was claimed by Master Zhou long ago. You trespassed and planted on our land. The grain you grew all belongs to the Zhou family.
This land has been passed down through generations of the Shi family. Your Zhou family, on what basis do you claim it?
If you know what's good for you, hand over all the millet. Otherwise, we'll drag you all to the authorities.
This land has been barren for over 10 years. It's always been unclaimed. When did it become the Zhou's? Exactly. Your Zhou family just wants to steal our grain. This is too bullying.
Just you wait. The Zhou family won't let you off.
Go get Ms. Meng.
So much millet. All will be mine.
Miss Meng, I'm fine. Just a scratch.
Zhou, you ruined the grain and hurt people. Is there no law?
Law. I am the law. You presumptuous village woman. This wasteland has long been claimed by my Zhou family. You dared to cultivate it without permission. The grain you grew should also be entirely mine.
Master Zhou, don't speak carelessly. This land has been cultivated by the Shi family for generations. When did it become your private property? You wasted grain and bullied the villagers. Do you think there's no one left in Shi village? This land has been abandoned for years. Nobody farmed it. We, with the villagers, hoe by hoe, cultivated it. The village land deed clearly states, this is communal land. How can you say it's Joe land?
I say it's mine. The land of She Village. I have the final say. Moreover, there's a great drought now, the court has long decreed. Unauthorized planting and hoarding of grain are illegal. Your millet's origin is suspicious. It must be demon seed. You dare to deceive the villagers. If you plant this, and anger the heavens, the drought will only worsen. Today, I will confiscate this millet, and take you to the authorities.
Don't believe his lies, everyone. We've grown this millet for months. Watched it grow with our own eyes, and it bore grain. How could it be demon seed? He just wants to steal our grain and cut off our livelihood.
Why waste words with them? Seize it. Confiscate all the millet. And this woman, who spreads lies, arrest her.
Move, move.
Exinger, hide behind me.
Villagers, don't panic. Protect the grain. For Joe, in broad daylight, you hurt people and steal grain. That's against the law.
Attack. Beat him to death.
Stop.
Burn this field. Burn all these demon seeds to ashes. Let's see how they can still be arrogant.
Don't.
Stop. The Imperial Envoy for Disaster Relief is here. Who dares to cause trouble?
Your Excellency, you've come just in time. This witch has secretly planted demon seeds, bewitched the villagers, and gathered a mob, injured my servants. Please, Your Excellency, seek justice for me. Your Highness, please see clearly. It's these riffraff who gathered and rioted. I only wanted to ease Your Highness's burdens. They intended to assault the envoy. I really had no choice but to act. Treat his wounds immediately. Examine his whole body carefully. Don't be the least bit careless.
Yes, Your Highness.
How dare you, insolent subject? This is His Highness, the Sixth Prince. Sent by Imperial decree to inspect the disaster in Guanxi, and fully authorized to manage relief. You dare, before His Highness, to slander.
Miss Meng, earlier, when I fell ill, I was saved thanks to your help. This life-saving kindness, I will never forget. This man hoards goods, preys on the villagers, and in broad daylight, harms people and steals grain. Seize him, and take him back to the county court for strict interrogation. All his misdeeds will be thoroughly investigated, and will never be condoned. Spare me, Your Highness. I was momentarily foolish. I beg Your Highness for mercy.
Your Highness, fortunately, it's just a fracture and superficial wounds, already properly set. With a few months' rest, he'll recover.
Thank you, Your Highness. Thank you for saving our entire village.
Miss Meng, this time, on Imperial orders to provide relief, along the way, I've seen refugees everywhere. The people are destitute, yet I still can't find a permanent solution. Earlier, when I heard you say, man-made disasters outweigh natural ones, it was an epiphany. Today, I see you leading the villagers, in this year of drought, growing a field full of grain, ensuring the safety of the whole village. I came here, Precisely to seek your advice on the best strategies for disaster relief and people's welfare, I earnestly ask, please share your wisdom.
Your Highness, strategies for disaster relief are of great importance, cannot be explained in a few words. They must consider the local land, water sources, and actual disaster conditions to make comprehensive plans. I implore Your Highness to stay in the village for a few days, allow me to organize my thoughts, and then report back in detail.
Miss Meng, you care deeply for the people. I am deeply impressed. So I'll follow your suggestion and stay in Shijiazhuang for a few days.
Miss Meng, that's a prince. Staying in our shabby thatched hut? If we neglect him, we could be beheaded.
Everyone, stop standing around. Hurry and tidy up the best and cleanest courtyard in the village.
The sixth prince, by imperial decree, is here for disaster relief. He's coming to our house soon. This is a huge deal. We must not neglect His Highness. We need to offer decent food. Can't lose face for Shi family village.
Shinger, what are you fussing about?
Brother, His Highness is coming. I'm going to kill these old hens and use this half bag of flour to make a good meal for His Highness. We can't let His Highness eat our simple fare, can we?
Killing just 3 chickens isn't decent enough. His Highness is of royal birth. He's had all kinds of delicacies in the palace, nothing he hasn't tasted. I'll go into the mountains now and catch some hares and pheasants. Now that's a proper welcome.
No. Going into the mountains is too dangerous. What if you run into wild animals? Besides, His Highness might arrive tomorrow. If you go into the mountains, there's no time to go and come back.
Both of your ideas are not advisable.
Miss Meng, isn't what we've prepared decent enough? What if His Highness finds fault? We can't afford that.
The sixth prince's visit isn't about enjoying a lavish display. It's to see for himself the true hardships of the people. The more genuine, the better. If you deliberately go overboard, it will backfire. Just offer what you eat. Everyday simple farm food is fine.
You say we just serve His Highness buckwheat buns and tofu soup? Is that really okay? What if His Highness gets angry? Would it cause trouble for Miss Meng and the village?
What Miss Meng said has never been wrong. Stop overthinking. It's late. Go to sleep.
My heart feels like there's a rabbit in it. I just feel uneasy.
Remove all of this.
Your Highness, the county office specially prepared this for you. A welcoming banquet. Look,
I am here by imperial decree for disaster relief in Guangxi, not to enjoy sightseeing and leisure. Putting all your effort into these crooked ways shows you never cared about the disaster victims or their welfare. Tomorrow morning, I'll take only 2 close guards and travel lightly to Shi family village. No county officials are to follow, and no advance notice. Don't disturb the villagers. I want to see with my own eyes the disaster area in Guangxi.
as you command.
Miss Ming said just do what we normally do. But this is for the prince. We have to make it presentable. Mustn't disappoint His Highness's taste.
Your Highness, you must be tired from the journey. I, Shi Jian, a commoner, welcome Your Highness.
No need for formalities. We're just passing through and stopping for some water. No need to disturb anyone. Don't call me Your Highness. Just call me young master. This tofu is excellent. Soft and tender. Lightly sweet. Even better than what the imperial chefs make in the palace. This millet cake is soft and sweet. The texture is very unique. How is it made?
This millet cake is ground from the millet we grew during the drought years. At this time of year, we would have had to survive on wild greens. Not even a single coarse grain bun.
In the palace, I've eaten all kinds of delicacies. Every meal has dozens or hundreds of dishes. But I never thought that an ordinary coarse grain bun, for the disaster victims, would be an unattainable luxury. Shi Jian, I want to go to the fields with you and experience how the people farm.
No, no. Absolutely not. You are a prince, delicate and noble. How could you do such rough work? If you get hurt or tired, even if I had 10 heads, I couldn't bear the responsibility.
I was sent to provide disaster relief. If I don't even know how the people farm and make a living, how can I understand their suffering? And how can I help them? Don't worry. Whatever happens, you won't be blamed.
Your Highness, forgive me.
Thanks.
So this prince isn't so unapproachable. Not as hard to get along with as I thought.
Is he really the sixth prince? Yes, it's him. He actually came to our remote village.
Everyone, relax. Today, I'm here to learn how to farm. If I do something wrong, feel free to correct me.
Your Highness. See. Like this. Bend your lower back. Use your waist to swing the hoe. Don't just use your arms, or you'll get tired fast.
Could you show me again the technique from earlier? I still haven't got it.
Young master, grip the handle a bit further up, so it doesn't hurt your hands. Right, lower your waist. Use your core, not just your arms.
I originally thought this prince was just acting on a whim, going through the motions. But I didn't expect he actually lowered himself and learned from the villagers step by step, completely ignoring his status. Not afraid of being laughed at. He is someone who truly cares for the people.
Work a little longer, and you'll understand a little more the hardships of the common people. Only then will you know what their real struggles are. Otherwise, I'll always be just talking theory. I'll never understand what people's suffering really means.
Your Highness, take a break. Your Highness, look at your hands, they're all blistered. I can finish the rest of the work. You've already experienced it. There's really no need to put yourself through this.
It's okay. This little injury is nothing. The common people, year after year, do this work. Their calluses are much thicker than this, and they never complain. I've only been at it a short while. No need to be so dramatic. Rest a bit, we still have lessons this afternoon. I want to learn from you how to thresh the millet ears. The whole farming process, I want to experience all of it.
Your Highness, us farmers, our whole lives are spent working the land. We're never afraid of tiredness or hardship, we're only afraid of drought and heavy taxes from the officials. Plowing a single mu of land. Even in a good year with perfect weather, a bumper harvest, most of the grain has to be paid as taxes. What's left for us barely feeds the family. People have to sell their land and borrow at high interest, ending up with broken homes and lost lives. I've farmed for over 20 years. Since I was a child, I followed my parents working in the fields. My biggest wish was never to get rich, but just to let my sister and the villagers have enough to eat at every meal. No longer in years of famine, watch helplessly as those around us starve or flee. Yet such a simple wish, with all my effort, is so hard to achieve.
I myself worked for less than 2 hours of farm labor, and I'm already exhausted. My hands are covered in blisters. And these common people, year after year, day after day, toil in the fields, in wind and sun, giving all their strength, yet can't even get a full meal. Shijian, Shixing, I'd like to ask you to take me door to door to visit the neighbors in the village. I want to see with my own eyes what the daily life of the villagers is really like.
Your Highness, you've had a long day, rest for a day first. After you've recovered, it won't be too late to go visit. Why the rush?
No. Every extra household I visit, I can learn a bit more about the people's hardships. Not a single day can be delayed. The people's suffering, one more day of waiting means one more day of pain.
Our guest is here. Please, sit down, sit down. My home is humble, don't mind it. During these years of drought, an old woman like me, with no children, Can't work anymore, can't even dig for wild vegetables. I should have starved to death long ago in this broken house. It's Miss Meng who remembers me and brings me grain every few days, and fresh tofu. On holidays, she also brings some millet. It's Miss Meng who gave me this lifeline. No, you mustn't. I've already troubled Miss Meng enough. I can't take things from guests. Absolutely not.
Madam, this is a small token of my appreciation. You must accept it. Take good care of yourself. When I was in the capital, all I saw was what the memorial said. Drought in the West. People suffering. But I never knew. Behind those 8 words, there were so many people with families broken and lives lost. People struggling with all their might just to barely survive.
Kind people, please, give us something to eat. We're from a neighboring county. The land's been dry for 3 years, no harvest at all, and the officials still force us to pay taxes. The village is empty. We've been fleeing the famine all the way, haven't eaten for days. Please, save the children.
Everyone, get up. Quickly, get up. I'll have someone bring you food right away. Go back to the Shi family immediately, and bring all the grain and dry provisions you can carry. These are the people under my rule. As a prince sent to provide relief, I let them end up like this, homeless, begging in the streets, unable to even protect their own children. What face do I have left? To say I came for the people? Now I finally understand how heavy the words, "the people are destitute," really are, how much blood and tears and despair they hide.
Your Highness, before, our village relied on the old well at the village entrance for drinking water. We couldn't even irrigate the fields. When a severe drought hit, we could only watch helplessly as the crops withered. The surrounding villages were the same. Squire Zhou took over the only reservoir, and wouldn't release water for us. There was nothing we could do.
This irrigation canal was designed by Miss Meng.
Yes. It was all Miss Meng who led us to build it. Miss Meng said, just opening the granaries and distributing grain can only provide temporary relief. Only by building irrigation and growing food can we truly survive. She personally surveyed the terrain, drew the blueprints, led the whole village, working day and night, and completed this entire canal system. Your Highness, look. This canal was built along the terrain, so we don't have to carry water with effort. The water flows to the fields by itself, and these sluice gates can control the water amount for each plot. No water is wasted, and we won't overwater and drown the crops. Miss Meng also taught us to build reservoirs to store rainwater. During dry seasons, we can use it. Miss Meng not only taught us to build irrigation, but also taught us to plant drought-resistant millet, potatoes. Even if it doesn't rain, we can still grow food. We no longer have to fear drought.
I came to Guangxi for disaster relief, bringing many officials skilled in irrigation. No one has ever been able, like Meng Zhao, with the simplest methods, to solve the most fundamental problems. I came with an imperial decree, with countless money, grain, and personnel, but could only give the people a meal to keep them alive, a temporary fix, not a cure. Yet Meng Zhao, a young woman, has given the people the hope of truly surviving. Her skills, her concern for all people, far surpass my own.
Listen up, all of you. The border is tense with war. By order of the county magistrate, every household must pay 2 sheng of millet and 20 wen in military tax. Must be paid in full by the end of today. Anyone who refuses to pay will be arrested and thrown into the county jail.
Another military tax this month. We really can't afford it. The crops in the fields haven't been harvested yet. We're barely able to feed ourselves. Where would we get grain to pay taxes?
Stop wasting my time. You dare to defy the county's orders? If you can't produce the grain, hand over your houses and land. Turn them all in. Any more nonsense, and I'll arrest you all.
Stop right there. In broad daylight, you dare to bully the people like this? Why so many exorbitant taxes? The imperial court has decreed that disaster areas are exempt from taxes. You're imposing illegal levies. Do you have any respect for the law?
In this Guangxi region, the county magistrate's word is law. I advise you to mind your own business, or you'll be arrested too.
This is a matter for our Shi family village, and we will get involved. You're collecting illegal taxes, oppressing the people. We absolutely will not let you do as you please.
Fine. Looks like you've had enough of living. Attack. Tie up these 2 arrogant fools and bind them.
Who dares to move?
And who the hell are you? Daring to meddle in my affairs. I suggest you get lost now, or I'll deal with you too. How dare you, Imperial Envoy? His Highness, the Sixth Prince, is here. How dare you still act recklessly? Spare us, Your Highness. Spare us. We were blind and failed to recognize a great man. We didn't know Your Highness was here. Please, Your Highness, spare our lives.
Set off immediately to the county Yamen.
Great. These bullies who oppress the people have finally been caught. Your Highness upholds justice for the people. Why, Your Highness?
Seal off the county Yamen. No one is allowed in or out. Detain all officials.
Yes, sir.
Audit the accounts and gather evidence of corruption. Put all implicated officials into prison. Await sentencing. Those involved in corruption and exploitation will not escape.
Your Highness found in the secret room dozens of chests of embezzled silver and account books. They record the illegal taxes and evidence of embezzlement of disaster relief funds. This silver is enough to feed the disaster victims for years.
I brought disaster relief to Guangxi, but they lined their own pockets, leaving the people displaced and hungry.
Your Highness, busy as you are, you must take care of yourself. This hand is inflamed. If you don't let it heal, it could become chronic.
Your Highness, the Imperial Relief Funds are siphoned off at every level. What reaches the people is less than a tenth. The County Yamen imposes taxes arbitrarily. If the people resist at all, they are punished. Lord Zhou dares to seize water sources and oppress the people because he colludes with the county magistrate. Previously, someone reported him but instead was beaten and forced into labor. He never returned. No one dares to resist anymore.
I thought catching a few corrupt officials would be enough. I didn't realize the rot had spread to the core. Officials and merchants collude. My relief measures only treat symptoms, not the root cause. I can't even protect the people's livelihoods.
Your Highness, visiting late at night. You must have something important.
Miss Meng, when I was in the palace, I only knew about the great drought in Guangxi, the people suffering, living in misery. So I volunteered to ask my father the emperor to come to Guangxi for disaster relief. Back then, I was fully convinced that with the imperial decree and the relief grain, I could save the people from their suffering. But when I arrived in Guangxi, I realized things were far from what I imagined. All I could do was open the granaries and distribute grain, giving the people a temporary meal to survive. But grain never lasts forever. Once the granaries are empty, the people still have to flee famine, still starve, still face exorbitant taxes, and still can't survive. I have the status of a prince and the authority of an imperial commissioner, yet I can't even protect the most basic livelihood of the people. I'm truly ashamed. Seeing it firsthand, experiencing it personally, you, on the other hand, with your own hands, I have grown grain, repaired the irrigation, not only survived, but found hope to live. If you can save a Shijia village, then surely you can save all the people of Guangxi. I know that disaster relief and saving the people is a matter of great importance, with many complications. I won't force you to come up with a plan right away. I only ask that you help me this once, help the people of all Guangxi, help the common people everywhere, find a way to truly survive.
Sixth Prince, you're not like those officials who only care about appearances. You have truly seen the suffering of the people. You genuinely want to do real things for them. Your Highness has a heart for the people, which is a blessing for the common folk. In these past few days, you've walked around here, observed, and seen the most real and cruel face of the disaster area. I believe you must have the determination to go through fire and water for the people. I am honored by your trust, Your Highness. As for the governance methods you seek, I have already devised them.
I'm all ears.
Your Highness, today I will share with you a complete plan for disaster relief and people's welfare. At its core are three major measures, all indispensable. First, build water conservancy, dig canals, build dams, drill wells, store water to fundamentally solve the irrigation problem during drought. Second, eliminate locusts early, organize the people to dig up locust eggs, and destroy them uniformly to nip in the bud the upcoming nationwide locust plague. Third, widely promote drought-resistant crops so that even in years of great drought, the land can still yield grain, giving the people the confidence to survive.
Good, these three strategies are truly decisive. I'll immediately issue orders with all speed. to all the disaster areas in Guangxi to immediately promote the Xi family village's drought-resistant millet. All counties will simultaneously launch canal building and locust eradication efforts.
Your Highness, no. The optimal planting season for millet is early spring. Now, it's already midsummer. The season has passed. Even if we force planting, the germination rate would be less than 30%. It simply cannot be promoted on a large scale. It won't solve the people's urgent needs.
Are we just supposed to watch the people have no harvest again this year?
Your Highness, Miss Meng speaks the truth. I've farmed all my life. If you miss the season, even the most drought-resistant crops won't grow well. In previous years, some in the village tried late planting and ended up with almost no harvest.
Your Highness, don't worry. There is only one way out of this. Emergency planting of fast-growing buckwheat. Buckwheat is drought-resistant and tolerates poor soil, with very low demands on soil and season. So in August or September, and in just 2 months, it matures and can be harvested, just in time to fill this year's harvest gap. It's the only way to let the people during this disaster quickly get food.
Excellent. Heaven never seals off all exits. I'll order right away for the government to purchase buckwheat seeds uniformly and distribute them free to all the people in the disaster area. Mandate that every household sow on time.
Your Highness, good policy doesn't lie in force, but in going with the flow. If the people don't see tangible benefits, they won't value it. If they don't put in their own effort, they won't tend the fields carefully. If seeds are given for free, many people, driven by hunger, will cook and eat them. They won't plant them at all. In the end, it's all for nothing.
I was inconsiderate. Miss Meng, you've enlightened me. Please teach me, Miss Meng. These buckwheat seeds, how exactly should they be promoted properly?
We should implement work relief. Recruit people to build canals and dig up locust eggs. Pay them according to their labor with buckwheat seeds as wages. For every 10 feet of canal built, give 1 liter of buckwheat seeds. For every basket of intact locust eggs turned in, also exchange for 1 liter of buckwheat seeds.
Your Highness, before, when we settled refugees in the village, we used this method. The people, for the seeds, worked like crazy. Not only did they repair the canals, but no one caused trouble. It's 100 times more effective than free handouts.
Work for relief. Work relief. Aha, work relief. This strategy is truly a good way to save the people. It achieves 3 goals at once. It builds water infrastructure, destroys locust eggs, and puts the seeds into the hands of the people. Moreover, it lets the people earn a living through their own strength. Miss Meng, you're brilliant. I'll go issue the orders now. And implement it as soon as possible.
All engineering work and seed distribution must be organized by village, registered and documented. Record how many labor days each household contributed and how much seed they are entitled to. All of this must be publicly posted for the entire village to oversee. This will root out any embezzlement by village officials.
Miss Meng, Your Highness, I'm familiar with the entire process of digging canals and wells. I'm willing to lead the able-bodied men from each village, set the standards for the canal construction, and personally oversee the work. I'll ensure every inch of the canal is truly functional. No half-hearted make-work projects.
The seed distribution and locust egg collection registration can be left to me. I've managed the tofu shop's accounts for over half a year. I'm meticulous and make no mistakes. I guarantee every seed reaches the farmers who work. None will be resold or withheld.
Good. Roles are assigned. Start work immediately. One more rule. A separate rule must be made. The women from each village, the refugees, the elderly, and children can't do heavy labor, like digging canals, but collecting locust eggs still earns them seeds. The standard is the same as for able-bodied men. We cannot let the old, weak, women, and children be left without a livelihood. One last rule, and it's the hardest and fastest. When distributing seeds, we must clearly inform all villagers that these seeds are for planting, not for eating. Any household caught secretly cooking the seeds will be permanently disqualified from future distribution. Also, assign Xing to lead the women leaders from each village to go door to door and explain, teaching everyone to use wild vegetables and grains to stave off hunger. No matter how hard it gets, we must protect the seeds and plant them.
Miss Meng has thought this through, considering both immediate and long-term needs. This plan is foolproof. I will order that the entire disaster area of Guangxi implements this work for relief plan immediately. Anyone who disobeys will be severely punished.
This won't work. Out of 10 strong laborers, 5 are stuck hauling dirt. At this pace, we won't finish even 1 li of canal in 10 days. How can we set an example for the neighboring villages? What exactly is going wrong? Miss Meng, this dirt hauling problem, I really can't figure it out.
Use a few logs, build a tilted wooden chute, set it along the canal ditch, one end at ground level. The dug-up dirt goes straight into the chute and slides down the slope automatically to the ground. No more carrying it on shoulders or by hand. It'll save half the manpower.
Right. Why didn't I think of that? Miss Meng, you're amazing. Faster, even faster. Everyone, look. Let's do it just like this.
Oh my god, that fast. The dirt that used to take 2 men half an incense stick to haul up is done in a blink. So much easier. No more climbing slopes carrying dirt.
This part needs to be sanded smooth, no splinters to prick hands. Where sawdust clogs the dirt, we need to clean that out too. Otherwise, the dirt won't slide down.
Miss Meng is truly a genius. A simple wooden chute solved the biggest problem in digging the canal. I'll order immediately to spread this chute system across the entire disaster zone.
Ordinary shovels are too tiring. Can't break hard ground at all. We have to improve the tools to boost digging efficiency even more.
Miss Meng, this tread shovel works great. It's more than twice as fast as a regular shovel and saves strength. Look, make them just like this. Must be sturdy and durable. Everyone will get one. Don't rush. Take your time.
Miss Ming is a real lifesaver. With this tread shovel, we don't have to work as hard anymore. Working for Miss Ming will definitely grow grain and survive.
Fellow villagers, repair 1 jang of canal for 1 liter of buckwheat seed. Dig a basket of locust eggs also for 1 liter of buckwheat seed. No taxes, no corvée labor. Work and get seeds. More work, more reward. Miss Meng, look. Now the people finally have hope.
Eggs in the soil, invisible and untouchable. Digging them out is useless. Better spend our energy on building the canal.
Exactly. What locust plague? They say that every year. I've never seen locusts devour the crops. Waste of effort.
Everyone, gather around. Let me show you something. Folks, take a close look. Inside this egg mass, hundreds of locusts can hatch if we don't dig them out this year. Come summer, they will become a sky-darkening swarm of locusts. That will strip the fields bare. By then, even if you have built the canal and planted the crops, you'll still end up with nothing.
Oh my god. So many. If they really hatch, the crops are done for.
Miss Shi, we were wrong. We'll go get tools right now. And dig out the locust eggs.
All the locust eggs collected must be crushed and buried deep to completely prevent hatching.
At this rate, this year's locust plague won't amount to anything. We're nipping it in the bud.
Captain Chief, please seek justice for us. Our village built 30 meters of canal but only got 3 liters of buckwheat seeds, the rest were all sold off.
Is that so? His Highness and Miss Meng have repeatedly ordered That seeds are the lifeline of the people. Anyone who dares to embezzle will be severely punished. How dare they defy the orders? Uncle, rest assured. I, Shi Jian, will take care of this. What nerve! Dare to embezzle and sell off relief seeds. Arrest them.
Outrageous. I never imagined that my repeatedly issued relief policies would still be met with officials who feign compliance while acting otherwise and embezzle seeds. This is cutting off the people's livelihood and undermining the foundation of the court. Issue my order. Anyone who embezzles relief seeds or engages in corruption, regardless of rank, will face severe punishment. For serious cases, summary execution, no leniency.
Ma'am, if you cook this liter of seeds now, it'll only fill us for 2 meals. But if we plant them, in 2 months, we'll harvest tens of liters of grain. That'll last us half a year. If we just endure a little now and save the seeds, from then on, we'll never go hungry again.
Miss Meng, you not only have strategies to govern the nation and secure peace, but also 2 most capable right-hand men. This plan to save the people can truly be put into practice. It will bless all the people.
Miss Meng, something's wrong. The irrigation channels in every county are having problems. In some villages, the channels are built but can't bring in water. The channels are bone dry. In others, the heights aren't aligned, so water stops halfway. And in yet others, the terrain is too steep, water can't flow up at all. The people have wasted over 10 days of work, and none of the channels are usable.
We've wasted over 10 days of work, and we can't even bring water in. Each village worked on its own, and nothing aligns.
I visited all the construction sites. It's a mess. I'm running around frantic. I can't think of a solution, so I had to come back to you.
When each village fights on its own, problems are inevitable. We need to take the main river channel as the core, build a main channel to connect all lines, then branch channels from the main, covering every village, and from branch channels, smaller ditches leading to every field. Layer by layer, we channel water for graded irrigation. Only then can we ensure that every field gets water.
Miss Meng, these parts don't match the actual terrain. I've walked the area, and this gully's course is at least a mile westward off.
Then the direction of this branch channel must be replanned.
That area is rocky ground. The main channel should go around it and take this route, which will save half the labor.
The terrain here is low, so we can reduce the slope, and water will flow by itself without needing to be lifted.
For the higher fields, we should reserve space for water wheels and bucket chains. Don't forget that. I've made changes based on the actual terrain. All the rocky areas are bypassed. The slopes are adjusted. Water can flow into the fields on its own, no extra effort needed.
Shi Jian, you're truly a hidden gem. With you here, this water conservancy project can truly take root and succeed.
Every single modification is just right.
Distribute the blueprints to every county and village immediately, and strictly order that all channel construction be done according to the unified design.
This hillside makes up 30% of the farmland. Before, we couldn't get water up here. It was all left barren.
Shijian, if this slope can't be irrigated, even if the main canal is built, we'll still have 30% of the land that can't grow crops. The people just won't have enough food.
I know. But what's the solution?
This is a treadle water wheel. A few people step on it to power it, and it lifts river water up to slopes dozens of feet high. It's good for small, sloping fields. This is a noria. It's powered by the flow of the river, turning on its own. It lifts water day and night without stopping. No one needs to watch it. It's ideal for large, connected slopes. With these 2 types of water wheels, we can solve the irrigation problem for the slopes.
This is great. I'll go find a carpenter right away. We'll make it happen.
All my life, I've finally seen water flow uphill on its own. Now even the wasteland can produce crops.
The carpenters have all learned how. Based on each village's highland area, we'll distribute the water wheels and norias as needed.
The highland area of each village I've all registered and recorded. How to install the water wheels, how to maintain them, I'll go village by village to teach them. The locust eggs collected in the warehouse have all been crushed and buried deep underground. The source of the locust plague has been cut off.
Every household has stored buckwheat seeds in clay pots, placed on the roof beams, ready for sowing.
Before, the land was lifeless, refugees everywhere. Now, everywhere you see people tilling the land. Children are running and playing at the village entrance. The people finally have smiles on their faces. With this method, all the starving people in the world can survive. Miss Meng, you, single-handedly, saved the people of all Guangxi. This kindness, this virtue, the people will never forget.
Your Highness, I didn't save the people. It's the people themselves, with their own hands, who protected the canals and dug out a path to survival. I just pointed the way. The ones who actually walked it are them.
Miss Meng, look. Everyone can truly survive now. No longer afraid of going hungry, no more fleeing famine.
The demonstration project in Shi Family Village has been a great success. The work for relief disaster relief strategy must be immediately implemented across the entire disaster area. I am issuing a strict order right now. All affected prefectures and counties must adopt it unconditionally. The disaster relief strategy set by Miss Meng, any official who pays lip service, obstructs construction, or withholds seeds will be dismissed and investigated. No leniency. Shi Jian, I appoint you as the General Supervisor of Water Conservancy construction in the entire disaster area. Take the demonstration team from prefecture to county until the water conservancy construction is complete. Make sure every canal is built to standard and can actually water the fields. No vanity projects whatsoever. Miss Meng, you will return to the capital with me. The disaster relief strategy must be personally presented to the court.
Rest assured, Your Highness, rest assured, Ms. Meng, even if I run my legs off, I will teach the skills of canal building to the people of every prefecture and county. I guarantee every canal will truly irrigate the fields. I will never let everyone down.
Your Highness, Miss Meng, seeds are the lifeline of the people. I am willing to lead the core women to follow the buckwheat seed transport team, going from prefecture to county to supervise seed distribution, ensuring every single seed is distributed according to work contribution into the hands of the people. No one will be allowed to withhold even a bit.
You've worked hard on the journey. Put the people first in everything. If you encounter any unsolvable problem, send word back immediately. We will always have your back.
Ms. Meng, Your Highness, I'm back. The main canal projects in all affected prefectures and counties will be completed before buckwheat sowing, all finished. The branch canals will also follow in sync. The people are all raring to go, just waiting for the sowing season to plant buckwheat.
Miss Meng, the seeds in all prefectures and counties have been distributed properly according to the rules. There have been no large-scale withholdings. The women's outreach teams in each county have also been established. The people all know they need to safeguard the seeds and wait for sowing.
You've both worked hard. Everything you've done for the disaster victims will never be forgotten. By the people.
The manual clearly states the sowing depth, row spacing, and the key points for subsequent care. Take it home, pass it from house to house. If there's anything you don't understand, feel free to come ask me anytime.
Everyone, keep your manual safe. Go home and strictly follow Ms. Meng's methods for sowing. If you're unsure, don't just plant blindly on your own. Make sure to come and ask. Let's make sure every household can plant well and bring in a bountiful harvest.
Thank you, Miss Meng. We'll go home and plant according to the manual.
Okay. Come ask me if you have any questions.
In the past, farming depended entirely on the weather. This year, with Miss Meng's methods and a repaired irrigation canal, we're sure to have a good harvest.
Ain't that the truth? We earned these seeds shovel by shovel digging the canal. They'll definitely grow good crops. This year, we won't go hungry anymore.
Heaven doesn't protect the people, so people must protect themselves. I won't let hunger take another life.
Everyone stop right now. Anyone who dares to dig one step further, I'll break their legs. This canal is on my land, and it'll divert water from my river. I'd like to see who dares to continue.
This canal is being built to save all the people of Tongzhou. The river is public property, not your Zhang family's private land. Why won't you let us build it? Yeah, why? Yeah, why?
Let me tell you, as long as I'm here, this canal will never be completed. Anyone who dares to start working again, I'll beat them to death. Let's see whether your bones are harder, or my men's clubs are harder.
Squire Zhang, in broad daylight, You've injured villagers building the canal, blocked the disaster relief project. Do you have no respect for the law?
Ha ha ha. The law. In this Tongzhou territory, I am the law. The county magistrate is my sworn brother. A hick like you dares to meddle in my affairs. I suggest you take your people and get out. Or I'll have you beaten too.
He has the magistrate behind him. Fighting head-on will only hurt the people. Stay calm. I'll report to His Highness. Your Highness, something's wrong. Refugees are gathering in Tongzhou. The leaders are local gentry. They're stirring up the people, saying this project is a waste of money and manpower. They're openly blocking the work.
Saddle the horses. We'll head to Tongzhou immediately. I want to see who gave them the nerve to block a project that saves lives. Arrest Squire John and the magistrate who shielded him. Issue my order. Anyone who dares to obstruct the disaster relief project and cuts off the people's livelihood, regardless of status, will be severely punished without mercy.
Take the land deeds, distribute them by household. Whoever cultivates the land owns it.
Today is the day to open the sluice gates. Open the gates.
Yes, yes.
Miss Meng, all of this, you have brought to the people. If it weren't for you, we would never have built such a canal in our lifetime.
It's not just my doing. It's all the people with their own hands, shovel by shovel, that dug it out. You yourselves have carved out this lifeline. The river has a dam, the fields have canals, the highlands have water wheels, the lowlands have drainage ditches. In drought, we can store water for irrigation. In flood, we can drain to prevent inundation. This entire stretch of rain-fed dry land has completely turned into fertile fields that yield in both drought and flood. The irrigation canal is fully operational. The water issue is solved. Now all our energy must go into field maintenance for the buckwheat. Buckwheat is drought-tolerant and grows in poor soil, but for a high yield, we still need to fertilize, weed, and prevent pests. Shijian, take the able-bodied men from each village to form a care team. Follow the methods I taught you, and focus on teaching everyone to weed and loosen the soil. Use well-rotted farm manure for top dressing. If pests appear, use wood, ash, and tobacco water to repel them.
Don't worry, Ms. Meng. I'll definitely lead everyone to take good care of the fields. We'll water every household's buckwheat patch, plot by plot, and make sure it all grows well.
Shinger, you take the village women and form a women's care team. Specially help the elderly, sick, and disabled households tend their buckwheat fields. Also, go door to door to spread care knowledge.
Don't worry, Miss Meng, I promise to visit every household. Not only will I teach them care techniques, I'll also help needy families tend their fields. We won't leave a single family behind.
Miss Meng, at this rate, after this year's buckwheat harvest, everyone in the disaster area will have a full half year's worth of food. No more going hungry or fleeing famine. This famine that's raged for years is finally about to be stopped by us.
Miss Meng, look, the buckwheat has headed out. In another month, we'll have a bountiful harvest. The people can finally have a full new year. No more fleeing famine and starving during the holidays.
We didn't let down this land.
Miss Meng, something bad. Locusts have appeared in our fields. A ton of locusts, they're eating the buckwheat leaves. Come quick and see.
Let's go. Folks, don't panic. There aren't many locusts yet. If we all work together, join forces, they won't cause a plague. We can definitely save our buckwheat and save our harvest. Listen up, we'll fight the locusts in 3 steps. First, take old linen and torn mosquito nets, cut them into small pieces, and cover the buckwheat ears. Second, pair up. Go into the fields and shake the seedlings to knock off the locusts. Collect them in cloth bags. Third, catch the locusts, roast or stir-fry them, and then eat. This both eliminates the pests and supplements our rations.
All able-bodied men, follow me. In pairs, form a bug-catching team. I'll take the carpenters to make catching nets overnight. Sweep them over the seedlings, and catch them all in one go. Fellow villagers from nearby villages, I'll teach you how to make nets and the techniques. Let's all work together. Don't let the locusts spread.
Listen to Captain Shi. Listen to Captain Shi.
Women, come over here. Tonight we'll use old linen to make ear protectors. Once done, deliver them door to door. I'll show you how to cover the buckwheat ears. We must protect our crops. Come, everyone, look. Roast them, stir-fry them, golden and crispy. They can be a snack with drinks and also provide protein. Much better than eating coarse grains every day.
Before dawn, we squat here on the ridge, staring at the wheat. The more I look, the more I want to cry. Feel this ear, how full it is.
By this time in past years, we'd already run out of food. Every family would flee famine with their whole household.
Fellow villagers, Shijia village will start harvesting first. All able-bodied men, follow me. The sickles are sharpened. Today we'll harvest all this land.
Got it, Captain. Look at our speed, chant the work song, even drenched in sweat, we don't rest. Good.
Take a break. I've made herbal tea and steamed buckwheat buns. Come over and have some. Let me wipe your sweat.
All right. Look at this. How many years has it been since we've had such a lively scene?
Seeing this sight now, all the suffering before, seems like nothing.
Miss Meng, it worked. It all worked. This year's buckwheat harvest is bountiful. According to data from all counties, the people in the entire disaster area have at least half a year's worth of food. No more going hungry. This famine that raged for years has finally been completely stopped by us.
Miss Meng from Shijia village, she's amazing. Her work relief program taught us irrigation and buckwheat farming gave us a way to survive.
Absolutely. If it weren't for Miss Meng, we'd have starved to death on the road fleeing our homes. Miss Meng, thank you. If not for you, my whole family would have perished. You're the one who gave us a lifeline.
It's what I should do.
Miss Meng, this is the gratitude of all the people. Thank you for saving us from misery.
I don't deserve it. It's my duty, fellow villagers. Your full bellies and good harvest weren't because of me, but because of yourselves. Shovel by shovel, you built the canals. Grain by grain, you planted the fields. You are your own saviors. Live well. That's the best thanks you can give me.
Miss Meng, you not only saved our lives, but also refused to take credit. You're truly our living bodhisattva. Everyone, line up. Don't rush. You'll all get to see Miss Meng. There's a rest area over there. If you're tired, sit down for a bit.
I brought money and grain for relief, but it can only keep people alive briefly. Meng Jiao, with her wisdom and compassion, gave the people a real path to survival. Her vision and abilities far surpass mine and all the court officials.
Miss Meng, this monument of merit must ensure future generations remember that you saved us and gave us hope.
My mission is being accomplished step by step. The people have finally escaped famine and embraced a peaceful life.
Fellow villagers, we've had a great harvest this year. We have food to eat and money to spend, no more like in previous years when even during New Year we couldn't even have a sip of hot porridge. I propose we hold a village-wide New Year's reunion feast and celebrate the new year with joy. What do you say?
Yes.
I'll take care of the meat for New Year's. I'll lead the village men into the mountains before dawn to hunt game, break the ice on the river to catch small fish, making sure everyone has meat for the new year. And the old stage in the village, I'll lead the cleaning crew, and for New Year's, invite a troupe to perform opera lively and bustling.
As for food, leave that to us women. I'll gather the sisters in the village to grind buckwheat and make tofu, deep fry oil cakes and pickle vegetables. We'll make sure there's plenty for the reunion feast. Let everyone eat and drink well. Have the most festive New Year ever. Good.
I'll teach everyone how to make different tofu dishes. Add some new dishes to the reunion feast.
Great. Miss Meng, your cooking skills are amazing. These tofu balls are soft and flavorful. So much better than what we used to make. Really delicious. Yeah. Miss Meng is not only good at farming and flood control, she's also an amazing cook.
Follow my lead. Practice a few times and you'll get it. We can take ordinary tofu and turn it into something special.
Miss Meng, this is from all the women in the village. We made you a new dress together. You should wear new clothes for New Year. Let's celebrate happily. If it weren't for you, we wouldn't even be having New Year this year. We would have starved to death. You are the savior of the whole village, and the one we love most.
Thank you all. This dress is so beautiful. You've worked so hard.
Fellow villagers, let's all be honest. In past years during New Year, what were we like? Don't even mention it. Some fled famine. Some starved to death.
But this year we have grain, fish and meat. We can reunite as a family, happily and warmly celebrate New Year here, all thanks to Miss Meng.
That's right. Miss Meng gave us seeds, taught us to manage water and build canals, taught us to plant crops and prevent pests. gave us a way to survive. I propose that all of us raise a toast to Miss Meng. Thank Miss Meng for saving us, saving Shi Family Village, and saving countless people.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone. My biggest wish is that from now on, you'll have enough to eat every year. Live a good life. Peace year after year. Bountiful harvests every year.
Excellent. We've accompanied Ms. Meng. From the beginning, when there was famine everywhere, people were destitute and desperate, to now, where every family is reunited, and the harvest is abundant. I'm truly happy in my heart.
Brother, I feel that following Miss Meng, our days ahead will only get better and better.
The new year has passed. Spring plowing is coming soon. I've gathered everyone here today to set the planting plan for the entire year planting plan, so we can survive the famine year. And this year, our core focus is to fully promote drought-resistant millet. Millet has a high yield per mu, stores well, and can serve as the people's staple grain. This will completely solve the famine problem. It's more drought-tolerant than buckwheat. Even if the drought continues, relying on the irrigation system we built, we can still ensure a stable harvest, so everyone will have food every year. No more fear of going hungry.
We trust Miss Meng.
I have already gathered all the millet seeds and organized them. Later, the sixth prince will also purchase unaffected counties, large quantities of millet seeds, and distribute them for free to all the people in the disaster area. Ensure every household can plant millet, leaving no family behind.
Miss Meng, I'm leading the demonstration team to set out again. County by county, prefecture by prefecture, we'll teach the people millet planting techniques. Deep plowing to conserve moisture, proper dense planting, water, and fertilizer management without reservation. Share it all with the people. Guarantee everyone can plant well and grow successfully and have a good harvest.
I'm leading the women's propaganda team village by village, house by house, to lay out the clear numbers for everyone. Millet's yield per mu is twice that of wheat, and it's drought-tolerant and thrives on poor soil. Even without rain, relying on the repaired canals, we can still get a good harvest. The millet we grow can be ground into grain for cooking, fermented into wine to sell for money, and the straw can feed livestock. It's a true life-saving crop.
Spring plowing waits for no one. The whole year's harvest depends on now. After you go back, immediately organize the villagers to level the land, prepare the tools, and together, we will sow this year's seeds into the ground. Plant the hope of survival into this land.
This year's seeds look really good.
Last year, we followed Miss Meng and planted buckwheat. We had enough to eat. This year, we're planting millet. We are sure to have a bountiful harvest. We won't have to fear hunger anymore.
Absolutely. With Miss Meng here and the repaired canals, we no longer have to rely on the heavens for our food.
Last winter, the freeze-thaw cycles caused many canals to crack and collapse. Dams and water wheels also suffered damage. Spring plowing has started, and millet will be sown and sprout soon. If we don't repair them in time, when the drought worsens, irrigation will be affected, and the whole year's harvest will be ruined.
Ms. Meng is right. During my recent inspections, I found that many villages' canals cracked in the winter. Some tributary canals were washed away by mountain floods. The water wheel blades were also damaged by frost. If we don't fix them quickly, by the time the seedlings need water, it'll be too late.
So, starting today, we will fully launch the Spring Water Conservancy repairs. I set the rule. Each village as a unit, responsible for its section. Each village's canals and irrigation facilities are built, maintained, and cared for by those who built them. Accountability goes to individuals. Ensure every section of canal functions properly, and every facility operates normally. Shi Jian, you'll be the general supervisor of spring repairs. You'll take the role. Lead a demonstration team. Go village by village. Inspect the damage to canals. Teach everyone how to patch cracks, reinforce canal banks, and repair water wheels. Also, based on last year's actual irrigation conditions, optimize the routes of tributary and field ditches to achieve more comprehensive coverage. Even the marginal fields that didn't get water before, build diversion canals to them. Not an inch of land should be left out.
Rest assured, Miss Meng, I guarantee I'll complete the task. I will definitely, before the millet sprouts, repair and inspect all canal facilities, ensuring every field gets water.
Singer, you lead the women to provide logistical support for the people doing spring repairs. Deliver water and dry rations. And go village to village to record repair progress. Update progress daily. Ensure every village's spring repair work is completed on time, without delaying spring plowing.
Rest assured, Miss Meng, I'll keep a close watch on every village's progress. No village will be left behind.
Good. Then it's settled. From today, spring water conservancy repairs are fully underway.
These canals are the lifelines of the people. Only when the canals are repaired can the people's crops be irrigated, and only then can there be a harvest. Only then can we truly escape famine. This is not a vanity project. It's about the lives of the people. A plan to stabilize the people. Anyone who dares to half-ass it, cut corners, will be severely punished. Let's begin.
I can't believe in just half a month, the entire disaster area's spring irrigation repairs are all finished.
Yeah. Much faster than expected.
Great! We've got something to look forward to this year. We're sure to have a bumper harvest.
After the spring rain, temperatures rise. This is the critical period for locust eggs to hatch. Last year, we dug up a lot of locust eggs, but some still slipped through. Plus, in the surrounding unaffected areas, they didn't do any locust control at all. Once the locusts hatch this year and form swarms, they'll devour the newly sprouted millet. Our entire year's harvest will be destroyed.
Miss Meng is right. Prevention is better than cure. We must not let locusts destroy the foundation we've worked so hard to build. What do you suggest we do? We'll follow your lead. Give the order now. The whole disaster area will cooperate.
Spread the order immediately. Throughout the disaster area, carry out the second spring locust eradication. Organize the people again to dig deep for locust eggs. Eliminate the risk of locust plague at the source. Never give locusts the chance to hatch and grow.
Fellow villagers, you all saw last year how terrifying locusts can be. If we don't dig out these eggs, once it gets warmer, they will hatch into thousands of locusts and eat up all the millet we just planted. Our whole year's hard work will be for nothing. So we need to act now. Dig up all these locust eggs and burn them. As long as we work together, we can definitely protect this year's harvest. We women also hold up half the sky. Tomorrow morning, I'll be the first to head up the mountain. Now that Miss Meng has set up a reward system, for every basket of intact locust eggs you hand in, you get half a gin of millet seeds. The more you do, the more you get. No upper limit. It not only eliminates pests and protects our crops, but also earns seeds. Kill two birds with one stone.
Chickens and ducks can eat the newly hatched locust nymphs in the fields. They control pests, and we get to raise poultry. When the chickens and ducks grow up, they can lay eggs, and we can sell them for money. Kill two birds with one stone.
That makes a lot of sense. Let's go buy some chickens.
Miss Meng is really thorough. Digging up locust eggs last year was just a stopgap measure. This year's secondary prevention truly solidifies our defense. Now, we no longer have to worry about locust outbreaks.
Folks, millet is drought tolerant, but for high yields, you need good field management. Now that the seedlings are all up, we need to thin and fix them. Remove weak and diseased seedlings, and control the spacing. When weeding, loosen the soil. It preserves moisture and lets the roots grow deeper. Then apply some farmyard manure, so the ears grow bigger and fuller.
Miss Meng, we'll remember. We'll do as you say from now on. With your guidance, we feel reassured. We'll definitely grow the millet well.
Auntie, your millet seedlings are too dense. They need thinning, otherwise they'll compete for nutrients. Auntie, it's time to fertilize. Let me show you how. This way it won't burn the roots.
Shiwazi. My seedlings are all limp. What's going on?
They're lacking fertilizer. Spread some farmyard manure, as I told you. They'll be strong in a few days.
I watered them, but the seedlings are still dry. Why?
You need to water thoroughly and loosen the soil in time to retain moisture. That way the water won't evaporate.
Young lady, if it weren't for you, my field, even if I planted seeds, wouldn't produce grain. I'd still go hungry this year.
Auntie, don't worry. With us here, you'll never go hungry. We'll make sure you get to eat a bumper harvest of millet. Everyone, don't panic. If you see the seedlings turning yellow or infested with bugs, just let me know. We'll help you solve it as soon as possible. No household will be left behind.
Miss Meng, look at the growth. After the millet harvest, the people will have a year's grain. This great famine will finally come to a complete end.
Miss Meng, in 2 more months, we'll have a harvest. The people can finally eat their fill without worry. No more fear.
Yes. We are closer to ending the famine and fulfilling our mission.
Miss Meng, bad news. A locust swarm has been spotted in the border village.
Don't panic. I knew it. This day would come. And I've prepared countermeasures. Shi Jian, saddle the horses. We'll head to the border village immediately. Xing'er, send word immediately. Tell the surrounding villages to activate the prevention plan. We must not let the swarm spread in. Folks, don't panic. Locusts are not scary. Just do as I say, and we will definitely protect our millet fields. Shijian, take the able-bodied men from the village and light bonfires mixed with wormwood and tobacco leaves around the village. Keep the swarm from flying into the village or the fields.
Miss Meng, we're so grateful to you.
I did it. I really saved them. I didn't let hunger take these people's lives. I didn't let the history books record that famine which killed 7 or 8 out of 10 repeat itself on this land. These vibrant lives, these smiling people, they're all alive and well.
Since I can remember, this land has never had such a good harvest. The people no longer fear drought, locust plagues, or heavy taxes. They're just waiting for the harvest.
Now every village is filled with laughter. Every household has hope.
In previous years at this time, I'd have already fled with my family. I never dared to hope I could stay on the land and wait for the harvest, thanks to Miss Meng. This year's harvest will fill our bellies and leave seeds for next year. We'll never go hungry again.
Hey, the millet is growing really well this year.
Sister-in-law, look, the sieve is fixed. It'll hold all the grain we harvest this year.
Miss Meng, you saved the people of all Guangxi. You saved countless famine victims. You freed them from famine, fed and clothed them. Such merit rivals the sun and moon. On behalf of all the people, I thank you.
Your Highness, you flatter me. Your Highness, there's no need. I just did what I had to do. The ones who truly ended the famine were never just me alone. It was the people themselves with their own hands Digging canals, one trough at a time. Planting crops, one stalk at a time. Step by step, they walked out of famine. I just showed them a path. The ones who truly walked it were them.
Everyone, start the harvest.
Guys, come over and lend a hand.
This year's harvest is really great.
When I traveled through the chaos, there was famine everywhere. Now the people don't have to flee hunger anymore. I've completed the promise and the main quest.
Miss Meng, you've had a bountiful harvest. The millet yield per acre is double that of wheat. The people have enough grain for food and seeds, and even surplus to sell. This has completely ended. All of this is thanks to you.
Congratulations, host, on completing the main quest. The system will now unbind. Initiating return procedure. You can confirm return anytime within 3 days.
The mission is complete. I can go home. But I can't bear to leave all this behind.
Miss Meng, with such a great harvest this year, it's all thanks to you. From now on, we never have to fear going hungry again.
Yes, Miss Meng, you led us in digging wells and building canals and preventing locust plagues. We'll remember this kindness forever.
Seeing everyone well-fed and warmly clothed, I feel at ease. This is all the result of everyone's hard work together.
Miss Meng, why are your eyes so red? Are you too tired? With such a great harvest this year, you should take a good rest.
Yes, Miss Meng, the work in the fields and the drying yard we can handle. You don't have to worry about everything.
I'm fine. It's just seeing everyone living such good lives now fills me with mixed emotions. I have some things to tell you. These past few days have been hard. Please keep an eye on village affairs.
Miss Meng, we'll remember everything you say. No matter what happens, we'll follow your lead.
This deep well and the irrigation canal are the foundation of our village. They need regular maintenance. In the dry season, allocate water wisely. The tofu workshop must keep running. Give more tofu to the refugees, the elderly, and the children in the village. It'll build up their strength.
Miss Meng, don't worry. We'll remember all of this. We'll do as you say.
Here are the notes I compiled on planting, drought prevention, and locust control. They cover techniques for dealing with different disasters and methods for cultivating better seeds. Follow these instructions from now on, and you'll be able to protect our crops, so the people will always have food.
Miss Meng, why are you suddenly saying all this? Are you going somewhere?
I'm just afraid I won't have time later, so I'm passing these on to you now. Study them well. Lead the people and live a good life. Make Stone Family Village better and better.
Miss Meng, rest assured. We will study hard. We won't let you down.
Shijian, Xing'er. These are the farming manuals I've written, the irrigation blueprints and locust control plans. Also, the planting and irrigation plans for the next few years. I'm leaving them all with you. After I'm gone, you need to lead the villagers to farm well, maintain the canals. There will be droughts and floods, but as long as we work hard, keep the irrigation systems going, and never let the good seeds run out, the people will always have a way to survive.
Miss Meng, where are you going? Please don't go. Shijia Village is your home. We are your family. We can't live without you.
Miss Meng, without you, there would be no us. And no harvest for Shijia Village. Please stay, don't go. We'll follow you and live a good life.
Silly girl, don't cry. I don't belong here. My mission is complete. It's time for me to go back home. Shijian, you're steady, and you take responsibility. From now on, keep up the irrigation systems, promote good seeds, and help more people have enough to eat. Xing'er, you are kind-hearted. Take good care of yourself and your brother.
We understand, but we still can't bear to let you go.
Miss Meng, rest assured. We will do exactly as you said. We won't let you down.
I leave you this jade pendant and silver. Use them for emergencies. Take this letter to the sixth prince. Tell him to treat the people well, reduce taxes and labor, build irrigation systems, so the people can live in peace and prosperity. Only then can the world be at peace. Let me take one last look at this land and at you. Live well from now on. Protect this bountiful harvest.
Miss Meng, are you really leaving? Can't you stay just one more day?
Silly child. All good things come to an end. Remember, take good care of yourself. And take care of the people. Confirm return.
Miss Meng?
I'm back. Those days of disaster relief and farming. Was it all just a dream? No, it wasn't a dream. I really went there. I really saved them. I rewrote that bloody history. I gave the people a way to live. This millet is the best proof. Those days held kindness in the midst of despair, perseverance in fighting side by side, the joy of harvest, and a bond that spans 1,000 years. If heaven doesn't protect the people, we must protect ourselves. I will never let hunger take another life. That experience, those people, will be forever etched in my heart, never to fade.